your question was about the amount of CS per minute, and that like you compared the solo queue to pro games, and that pro game or pro ADCs seem to have high farm on both teams, even when one team is like kind of losing, right?
Yeah.
There's a couple components. The first one is that like on a losing team as an AD carry, your job is usually farm. So like usually the AD carry, like in theory, should be one of the last people to be dying. They should be playing pretty safe and making sure that they're getting resources and trying not to expose themselves to too much risk. So what happens is in a losing game as an AD carry is you actually have more time to farm because your teammates are usually dead. And so while they're dead, you're probably not taking a team fight. And so then you end up running to the other side of the map, for example, like you're giving the dragon. So you just run top and get some farm. Like you just try to cross map and get some mini advantages. So sometimes you'll find that the losing team's AD carry actually has more farm than the winning team's AD carry, particularly in very, very, very high rated games. The problem is you can't look at it so binary in the sense of like, okay, well, basically you have to get very specific as to why you are losing CS. You need to actually watch the game back and see, okay, did I miss any CS in lane? Was it contested, uncontested? And then apply your fixes there. Then look in the mid game. Okay, should I have gone to this team fight or should I have gone to cross map? If everyone plays perfectly, was it a good fight to take? And if it was, then it's probably okay. You know what I mean? So again, getting into the details like we talked about, to make decisions that will win over time. That makes sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. I think that's what I really need to work on is when I'm losing, figuring out damage control and like not forcing too hard and just like getting back to a point where, you know, waiting for them to make a mistake or kind of stabilizing the game in some way, because I feel like whenever I start losing, I mentally start playing a lot worse than when I'm winning.
So let me ask you a series of questions. The first one is that when you start losing a game, do you expose yourself to more risk?
I think no. I think I actually take less risk than when I'm ahead. Like,
okay, so
which I know is incorrect, but
no, like there's an optimization point in the middle. The first thing is like what players who don't understand how the map works as well as they could, what the problem they usually have is that when they get behind, they start flipping. Okay, let's say you're playing Tristana against Ezreal and the Tristana player gets behind. It's like the Tristana player only knows how to all in. So they'll just keep all-inning the Ezreal, and if they lose, it's like, oh, that was unlucky, go next game. Right?
Yeah.
So when your initial champion identity, for example, let's say Tristana versus Ezreal, when you want to all-in, you can no longer fulfill that. The player loses their mind, and they start exposing themselves to extreme risk. Make sense? Now, when I've watched your games, I would actually say that you do the polar opposites. So some games you'll expose yourself to extreme risk, and some games you'll play overly safe. And I think that's fine. And that's very normal for your ELO bracket currently. So there's an optimization point in the middle where you start finding details that give you the confidence to play aggressively, even in a losing game state. Now, what do you think those details might be?
So looking to play aggressive in a losing game state?
Like what information could be useful?
Well, numbers advantage.
Okay, numbers advantage. Love that. That's fantastic. Keep going.
Numbers advantage.
Oh wait,
vision control.
Show my screen too.
Yeah. I think vision. And vision control.
So let's say so numbers. Let's say positioning. Like I think that like positioning plus vision.
That's another thing I have to work on as well, is safe spaces and playing in a bubble kind of.
Yeah, I mean, feel free to reread the course. I added a bunch of video examples of team fighting situations and safe zones.
I'm gonna go through that.
Yeah, I think it'll be useful for you.
So numbers advantage, positioning, vision.
There's one thing you haven't mentioned, which is actually huge.
Wave state?
I'm gonna put that under positioning. So like you're correct, yes, but like that falls under positioning.
Got it. Let me think.
Why do we kill minions?
So that we can extend our control over the map.
Is that the primary reason that we
Also, so that we can move to stuff like that. That's how I view it.
Okay, so
Is
make it more simple. Why do we kill minions?
gold
Great.
XP.
So the person that first joins the game, what's the lesson that they get in the tutorial? Kill minions and you get two resources.
Yeah, golden XP.
You get gold and you get EXP. Okay? So let's extrapolate from those basic details. Okay, so what do we do with gold?
Buy items.
Okay, items. So why have you not mentioned item mismatch?
Oh yeah,
Core
item
items.
spike.
The gold efficiency on items when you complete them is a lot more efficient than the components. Meaning, this is very important, okay? So I need you to concentrate here. The difference on a team who's ahead and they have 2.5 items versus 1.5 items is much bigger than 3 items versus 2. That makes sense? Okay, so the important part is the core difference of components. Sorry, let me take that back. Let's say it's 2 versus almost 3 items, or 1.5 versus 2.5.
Okay.
Does this make sense? Maybe I'm not explaining this as well as I would like.
No.
The basic principle is that completed
I
items give you extreme value. So when is it the best time for a losing team to fight?
When the item mismatch is at its minimum.
Okay, so basically you're correct, and the way that you conceptualize it is when you're the losing team and you complete a core item, you should fight instantaneously.
You want to fight, okay. And
whereas
so
when you're a winning team, you don't mind taking fights under what conditions? When the enemy team is not, when you are ahead of the clock.
Yeah.
When you are up core items. But when you see that the enemy team is coming to their completion, you have to be a bit more mindful of, hey, maybe even though we have a 5k gold lead, this is the best place for them to fight. Because the 5k gold lead could be spread out between all 5 players. And 1k gold on each, alright, cool. You have a crit cloak, you have an amp tome, you have a pink ward and 2 long swords. You know what I mean? So
I want to just add
Tell me.
So the difference between, so when you're looking at like 2 versus 3 items, is there diminishing returns as you complete more and more items that lessen the power gap between the two?
Okay, so try to answer that question yourself. Let's go through the logic together.
Yeah. So if you have a difference between, let's say, 1 to 2 items versus 2 to 3 items, which one is more advantageous for the losing side?
Okay, so let's get into the details. All right, so for 80 carries, how do 80 carries work? You have kind of choices. So how does Cogmore work, right? The items he buys, it's on hit, right? So I would say as you build more items, I wouldn't say you're getting diminished or increasing returns. It's just you're getting stronger, right? Probably like in a linear sense, you're getting stronger. What about crit?
Crit, you get exponentially, or not exponentially stronger, but you get these big jumps every 25%.
Right? You get stronger, up, stronger, up, stronger, up, and every time it's vertical is a plus in percentage crit chance.
Yeah.
Makes sense? So, well, do you get diminishing returns when you're an 80 carry that's getting ahead? That plays crit?
You never really get diminishing returns. But for the team that wants to fight, is it better to fight? Well, obviously, so you should just disregard it. If you have your core, like right when you finish a core item, that's the best option you're gonna have
as the losing team. Yes,
as the losing team, and as the winning team, all you have to do is take that into account.
Exactly.
And try to play off that.
Yeah, I mean, you can as the winning team, you probably still win the fight.
Yeah, you probably still win it, but you just have to be more cautious.
Exactly. The point is in League, it's all about risk reward. Every time I talk to you about optimization, and if anyone watches these videos or looks at my course or whatever, I talk about optimization a lot. What do you win and what are you risking? And it's a constant trade-off to be good at League of Legends. You need to understand this very, very deeply. Okay. Yeah. So another thing you could have mentioned details-wise is like XP advantage. Okay, Kassadin, he hits level 16. Okay, so should we fight the dragon when he's level 15?
Yes.
Maybe not. If we're the ones with Kassadin on our team.
Maybe
we should wait, right? Like you understand this concept. You understand this concept.
Yeah, or if he's level 10, maybe wait till he's level 11.
Right. So pay attention to the details to make decisions. Now, my next question to you would be, hey, so why do you ask the question about diminishing returns on items? Like what what outcome are you trying to solve? Under what scenario does the question come to your mind? And like, what
The
is
reason
what
it
are you really
comes
looking for? I guess is the
the
question.
reason it comes to mind is I'm looking for an optimization in when I'm losing and when I should be looking for fights
Very simple.
and forcing them.
Very
That's
simple. When you have
that's
completed
what came to mind.
items.
Yeah.
Yep.
That makes I like that a lot.
Or when the enemy team doesn't have completed items. So let's say,
Yeah, like
right,
if it's
the best
2.5 to
case
2.
for the losing team, the best case, right, is that they finish their second item, for example, and the enemy team is at like 2.9. They're almost about to get their items. Fight ASAP.
Yeah.
Because once they get 3, we should avoid.
Then power gap
Because
is
it's too big.
back to
It's
being
too big. It's too
difficult.
big. And then the next time they should fight is when they get 3 and they're at 3.9.
Like
Let's just say
3.9.
that
Yeah.
there's no gold growth. Like they just keep their
Yeah.
gold lead. There's no acceleration of the
Yeah,
gold
it's
lead.
linear gold collection.
Sure. Or let me give you another scenario. The losing team is at 0.9, and the winning team just completed their first jungle item. Oh, their first item, sorry.
They
It's
should
like
wait to fight.
0.9 versus 1 doesn't look like a big gold lead, but that's scary. The efficiency on 1 is so much bigger than 0.9 of
Got
the
it.
item completed.
Okay.
Like for anyone watching, keep this in mind. I did a presentation, right? So I used to watch I was watching LPL, so the Chinese league, and I don't know when this was. It was quite some time ago, maybe a year or something like that. But basically, what I figured out was the top Chinese teams, their junglers, what they would do, right, is they would power farm in the early game. And as soon as they hit one item, what do you think that they were doing?
Fighting.
They were forcing fights like it was unreal. I was like, how does he have the right information to run into the enemy jungle and just fight here? Like, what does he see that I don't see?
Because he has an
He
item
doesn't
up.
care.
Yeah.
He doesn't care about the details because he thought he was so much stronger than the enemy jungler.
Does that work with ADC as well?
Well,
Like
not
depending
really.
yeah, I was gonna say I'm like I feel like there's more that goes into it for ADC,
but your payoff comes as the game increases. Like we talked
Got
about
it.
these power jolts with crit, right? Like this like crazy stock market look. But like,
yeah,
what's it for a jungler? Actually, they start at one item. They're probably at like as OP as they get unless they snowball, right? One item jungler in the game is like pretty damn strong.
Yeah.
Right? Like if it's a Conqueror user, has one item, has enough HP to like sustain it for a certain amount of time, has good
Yeah, like Lee Sin getting
yeah, like a
Sky
one
or
item
Eclipse.
Lee Sin is pretty damn strong if he plays perfect, right? Of course, as the game goes on, you're gonna get stronger and he's gonna get weaker, right? So keep that in mind. Like I think we've gone through a lot of fundamentals, but again, the biggest thing for you is making decisions based off details. You're a deep master, grandmaster player now, and the thing that's going to accelerate you to challenger or allow you to play in a professional setting or scrimming or whatever is going to be making decisions based off details, and this is going to take time, a lot of time.
Okay.
It's going to take a lot of time. You're going to make a lot of mistakes.
A lot of games.
That's fine. It's fine. It's fine to be bad, not fine to stay bad.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, so
I think that's that.
Okay. Tell me. First 3 waves already.
So, first 3 waves, we hard win. We should get push and we should have full control over the wave.
Yep.
100%.
Like
they should not be able to walk up.
Should one of you have sweeper?
I think yes, I think Karma should have sweeper and walk through because if they were smart and they had the knowledge that I have and that you've given me, is they'll sweep the front bush, or we would sweep the front bush, or my Karma, so that way the minions don't get affected and it stays pushing, or like
so
it stays
happy
as
with you,
neutral as
Jonas.
possible.
So happy with you. Great answer. So deny this front ward so that they can't do what? Trade with you, even though they lose the trade, so the wave comes to them.
Or have the wave come into us.
Fantastic answer. Fantastic answer. Okay, and you've defined that you hard win, right?
Yeah.
So when we have a hard winning bot lane versus a hard losing bot lane, what can we do level
1? We don't have to touch the wave at all.
We have options, right? So I mean level 1 before like right now. I mean
before
from 0 to 50.
Yeah. We can kind of do whatever we want.
All right, so
level 1.
we could try all in them. Let's say, like
Yeah.
as a concept, like we could try to all in.
Yeah.
If we
yeah,
win,
yeah.
we could try to fight to the death. What else could we do?
We can set up positions in the bush.
I like that. So position that feeds into an all in or like a
Yeah,
big
there's
trade.
that feeds into an all in, or just early zoning them off the wave.
Yep.
So that they're already screwed.
Again, you're talking about the wave.
Um,
Think from 0 to
yeah.
50. Or 0 to 1 minute. Or 0 to 1 minute 20.
I mean, it wouldn't like. I don't know about vision. Because
That's exactly what I'm looking for.
Okay. Like walking and getting a deep board.
Could you walk up and flex on them here? Could you walk mid and try to cheese the enemy mid laner who's AFK here, eating Doritos, tabbed out, checking Facebook, calling mom and dad?
Exactly.
Dude,
Yeah,
you are
100%.
OP. You are a literal like atomic bomb, like Red Bull. You're Red Bulled up. You have wings.
Yeah. I have
You know what I'm
wings. I'm
saying?
flying.
This is not sponsored, by the way. Just letting everyone know.
100%.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why is my OP Ash Karma AFK, for lack
In
of a
the
better
bush,
word,
yeah.
jerking off at their front bush? And we've warded this. When do we ward the middle bush, Jonas?
The middle bush. Hey, I didn't ward it because
Yeah,
I
but
know.
when do we do it? Tell
it's
me.
when it's imperative to have that when it's an engage support like Braum versus
Contested.
Alistar or something like that,
The
where you
wave
have to.
is contested, correct.
Wave is contested.
So there could be other matchups, could be ranged, where this is very important too, where you want to ward it. Let's say Lucianami versus Zeri Lulu. So even though that's not engage or melees, you would still want to ward the middle bush because it's
they're both
contested
really
prio.
contesting the push.
Correct.
Yeah.
Siva Alistar, are they going to contest the Ash Karma, or are they going to say,
No.
please push it in so I can farm, please?
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So this is absolutely putrid. So level 1 vision. All in. Start invading, man. Start abusing your champion level 1. I'm telling you, if I was playing on a Smurf, trying to climb up to Challenger, what would I be doing? From 0 to 50, I'll be abusing the people that are going for a toilet, having a cigarette, having a cup of coffee. I'm just going to farm them. Because they're not paying attention. The game starts at 0-0. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me fix this.
Just so you know, I know all this. I was not in a good state when I played this game.
But that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But I know you know this because I ask you the questions.
Yeah.
However, yeah. If we're not in a good state, then we also need to consider, like, hey, man, like, what's going on, you know? Like, do I need to take a break? Am I tired? Am I
No,
frustrated?
that's why I was
that's
why I was saying I should have played on Smurf today. Like,
that's
I think.
fine.
But
well, like, maybe you shouldn't play League at all, you know?
Yeah.
Because every time you have a bad day, let's say you have an official match, right? You become a pro player, or you're playing varsity, you're playing for your university, you have a match. You can't just play on a Smurf, man. Even when you feel like when you feel bad, you still need to be able to perform. And so that means you need to practice it over time. So hey, today, like, I know I'm not going to perform well. Why? Because, you know, I'm upset about X, Y, and Z. I didn't sleep well. I didn't have my cup of coffee. Like, all right, man. Like, I hear you. But I can't help you.
But you still have to, but you still have to
like, I don't want to work out today. I woke up this morning and I got on my exercise mat and I was like, I don't want to do this. So I just lay there for 3 minutes and I was like, I'm not going to do it. And then I thought, well, Jonas is waiting for me in the next hour. And if I start my session with Jonas, I haven't worked out, I'm going to be very annoyed at myself. Is that going to impact my session with Jonas? I thought yes. So I did it.
Makes sense.
But I'm not claiming some, like, moral superiority or some impressive. It's just I knew if I don't do it, we're gonna have problems.
Yeah, you're gonna have problems. You're gonna be annoyed with yourself.
All. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So we got the trade level 1. What do we want to do? We want to try pull that wave. Pull that wave. Pull that wave. Pull that wave. Block it here. Yeah. Drag it in.
Yeah, I should have dragged it in there.
No problem. That's fine. I think you understand. Thumbs up. Okay. Where are we?
Way too far back.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Probably. Because this is going to happen. If they didn't ward it before, they're going to ward it now.
They're going to ward it now.
If you if you're in range to auto it instantaneously, can you kill this ward?
Yes.
Great. So let's optimize to doing so. So the first thing you need to figure out is this bush warded? And if it's not, they'll probably ward it soon.
I'm saying...
Alright, you have W up. As soon as your W comes up, what should you do? Ready? Yo, 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 yo. What's your attack range on Ash?
600
ish. Do you need to be auto attacking from melee?
No.
So
Just yeah,
That's all.
100%.
You understand
Native.
this. You understand this. I'm just pointing it out.
Yeah.
And now on this timer where it comes up, does Sivir need to use barrier or flash here?
Yes.
So take it from her.
Yeah. W.
If that karma
Take
Q
it from her.
hits and you walk forward and you perma slow her, she has to use
Yeah,
her
she is
songs. And then guess what happens? Kiana does 3 camps. If Sivir stays bot, we push bot, and guess what we say? Hello, Kiana, come
Hello.
dive bot. And if Sivir bases, what happens?
Loses everything.
She gets slow pushed on, you recall, you get your item, and guess what's happening? Kiana does her
It's
bot
coming
3
back to
camps,
us.
and in 2 waves, the wave is where? Here.
Yep.
Do you see it?
And then they're cooked.
If that
Yep,
was
I see
too
it.
fast for anyone, rewatch. Slow it down and rewatch. But that's exactly what will happen with the wave. So Sivir's over trading. She's trying to be a hero. And what's this Alistair thinking? I am completely useless. Karma is like, yo, hello. This Sivir's
Yeah, I don't know.
completely
I'm clicking
worthless.
back.
Why is he clicking back? Sivir's like, hello, Sivir, please, please. Ash, please.
Yeah.
You need to consider the movement speed as well. When you're almost at 6 lethal tempo stacks and Sivir has Q, the only thing you have to worry about is getting Ali Q flashed. So, when you're abusing an Alistair lane, right? And the wave is here, when you're slow pushing on them, what's the biggest problem when you play against Alistair?
Flash into tower.
Right? Can
Flash
he do it
into
level 1?
tower. Nope.
Is
Oh, we could
Alistair
if he's like a beast.
effectively useless?
Yeah. He's
Like,
kind of just a walking,
to be
like, it's like a
honest,
training dummy.
like
with
no.
you.
So I actually like don't agree with what you said. Like if he's a beast, it's like no. If you're bad,
Yeah, that I was gonna add that. I was gonna say if I'm like completely garbage and walk into like
yeah, you
where
walk in
he
front of
can
him
do
and
that,
then he
you know?
flash like and then even
Yeah.
if he gets behind you, you have to not react.
Yeah,
It's
like
like
I
you
actually
have
have to
to
be a
be
complete bot.
right.
Yeah.
Like it's like that would be like upsetting. I would hope I never see that happen. I would really hope so. Unless you're like trying to give him an advantage, you know, you think he's such a bad player, you want to give him a freebie.
A little freebie, yeah.
Okay, so where should you
I
be
don't know why
positioned?
I'm so scared. Up. I should be like in
Okay,
auto range almost.
what spell do you have? Describe it to me.
W. I'm a volley, well, by the ability, a volley of arrows that goes a long distance.
It's a fan, right?
It's a fan.
Okay, so what's the problem, right, with your positioning right now?
Minion, 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 minion.
Like they're standing behind a
Blocking
tree of
everything.
shade.
Yeah.
You are the sun, tree, shade.
Yeah.
Right?
I've got to let my light shine on him.
Right?
I
Exactly.
don't know what I'm doing.
So like, should you be here? Like you could be.
I could be.
Like you could do it because they fucked up before. But let's say they're like normal HP, normal players, maybe a bit lower.
No.
Maybe like here. You should be here. Just
Yeah,
give
I
yourself an angle. That's all.
I don't know why I'm so petrified of Alistar.
Don't worry about
anything
why you did X, Y, and Z. As long as you understand the concept, we move on.
Yeah, just understand now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. And then when we're pushing a wave, which minions do we kill first?
The melees.
Right. Because if we kill the ranged, the problem is as well that like you're getting assistance for last hitting right now. All the minions are hitting the same one.
Yeah, like just hit that.
Right. But why are you hitting the back creep? Do you know?
I know
why
I know.
you're hitting it.
I know why I'm hitting it too. It's because I wanted to open a window to let my light in.
Correct. You're trying to open the window.
But
Instead,
instead,
go to a
I can
different
just
room.
move. I can just move. Yeah, just walk into the room next door that is literally
Fabulous.
completely made of glass.
Go into the sunroom. Sivir's in the sunroom
Yeah.
right now. Sun baking. No, look, she's trying to like chug the sunscreen right now. Buddy,
Yeah,
that
she's
ain't
trying to
helping you.
lather
You better
into
get cooked,
CF80.
buddy.
Yeah,
You
you're
better
about to
get
get. You're about to get fried.
Yep.
It's over for you.
You know that's right. Okay, let's keep going.
Like, it's kind of criminal that I have 6 farm after all of that.
I mean, it's like kind of criminal. You should be in jail.
Yeah, I need to be locked up for life.
Okay, so let me give you an example here. Okay. Is it a good time to use W?
No.
Okay. So my answer is yes and no, and I want to show you something. Does it have a job?
Yes, last at the minions.
So Ali is going to go here, 1 auto attack. If he has a stack, then Sivir doesn't have to move. So if Ali has a stack, you can't W here, because Sivir will never get hit if she's human. She goes like this.
Yeah.
If Ali doesn't have a stack,
she has to click to stay still.
Correct. So then you force her to make the decision and play well of like, do you want to drop this minion to dodge my W? And a good player says yes. Every day of the week says yes. Drops one CS.
Yeah, it's like, I'm 2 HP.
Is this guy a good player?
Yeah.
We don't know. I mean, I know from the first minute that he's completely boosted. Now,
Yeah.
what that means is maybe you can try to start exploiting him in small ways like this now. Make sense?
Makes sense.
Okay, so in this case, the only thing you have to be mindful of is the Q flash W into turret. Okay.
Yeah.
Should we be hitting this wave?
No.
Why are you hitting this wave? Like, tell me, like, as with the animal instinct, why are you pushing this wave?
Animal instinct, because I wanted something to do. I felt like I needed a job.
Okay,
even
so
though
there's like some like low-key ADHD to it, but
yeah.
there's another
High key ADHD, to be honest, but yeah.
I think that you want to punish this guy. You just don't know
I
how.
do. I don't know how. So my immediate thing is to try to shove the wave,
Yeah,
even though
but that's
that
super
actually helps
normal,
them
man.
instead of hurt.
That's super normal.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense because you have to, if you want to go against your animal instincts, you have to have good reasons why. All right, hey man, I want to get in great bodybuilding shape. I don't want to keep working out. I don't want to eat this extra 6 eggs. If you don't have a plan, it's impossible. If you don't have food ready, you get to lunchtime and you're very hungry, dude, you're going to order a pizza. It's unplayable
you're like,
when you're
oh,
hungry.
yeah.
But if you have meal prep made and you know you visualized exactly what you're going to eat, you know exactly how the day's going to go, you can be fine. You can do it.
Yeah.
So what's the problem here? What do you need to do here? There's two
I just need to
things
let
that
the
are
wave
super important.
vision.
Okay,
Because
of who?
well, the jungler.
Okay, great. Safety, enemy
Knowing where the
jungler.
jungler is.
If the jungler
Safety,
comes
because
bot, are you in trouble?
we are. I'm not, but Karma is.
Correct. So who needs to play safe?
Karma.
Which means if you can actually play cocky here. So if the enemy jungler shows, you start beating him up.
Yeah.
Because who's he focusing?
Gonna try to be focusing Karma.
And if he focuses
especially as a
you, what
Viego.
happens? Karma's gonna beat him up.
Yeah, Karma's gonna beat him up, and then I'm gonna get an extra HP bar.
The only way Karma dies is what? There's two
If
ways.
I play passive.
That's but let's get
Well,
detailed.
that's like a half. That's like a half.
Let's
That's a
get
half.
very detailed.
If he plays cocky with me,
so
no.
It's not about like whether he plays cocky or not. Tell me details. How does Karma die?
He gets flashed on.
By who?
Alistar.
And what happens? He doesn't flash. That's one.
Yeah.
He can die on that under that case. Why? Because Viego will W flash him. So
yeah.
If he gets hit by a
options.
piece of hard CC, he gets layered on.
Yeah.
Do you see this? The visualization.
Yes.
If Ali knocks him up, Viego can flash W. So what can you do? In the case that Ali goes first, you can try to block the Viego W. I'm just trying to show you that there's ways to visualize this gank. You know now that you guys are not cooked. I mean, you're not cooked. He's cooked.
Yeah, I'm fine.
So
he's cooked.
your ability to play the situation out differently increases. A lot of people think, we're gonna get ganked and Karma will die, therefore like I'm unsafe. Actually, if you know their target is Karma based on the details,
then you're pretty safe actually.
Dude, you can play like a complete god.
Yeah.
And a lot of the times in lower rated games, they will just focus the Karma and you will triple kill them with lethal tempo.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all. So the vision part that I asked you about before, the important part is you should let the wave come back to you here on this bounce. And what you should be doing is you should be stepping past the wave. So you let the wave start coming back to you, you last hit, and you should be warding here and then flexing. And don't let this guy recall. Try to poke him and let him recall, whatever. Now, the other important thing is the jungle path. So, where is Kiana right now?
Bot.
How long is Kiana going to be bot?
The next minute.
Yeah, maybe a bit longer than a minute if she gets bot crab.
Yeah.
Okay. So, in a minute, where could the bot wave be?
By our tower.
Maybe like here? I don't know exactly, to be honest, when I ask this question. Something like this, maybe? The next incoming wave comes, and then it pushes, maybe more like here. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly. I can't visualize it very well right now for some reason. But my point is...
Yeah, it would probably be around, like...
Right.
I think. If it's shoving... Or yeah, probably around, like, the rock. Like,
anyway,
the beginning of the rock.
It doesn't matter that much, but the most important thing is, what are the 2 options at the end of Kiana's clear? 3 options. Kiana has 3 options.
Crab?
Yeah.
Lane gank?
After crab.
Oh, after crab, gank mid, gank bot, recall.
Okay, gank mid, gank bot, recall. Okay, now, gank bot is one of the options. I'm just thinking about bot lane, sorry. but ganking mid is also another option.
Oh,
But yeah,
okay.
she can
Yeah,
gank mid. That's fine. That was a good.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
a
Yeah.
perfectly
Okay,
valid
I was
response.
like,
She could gank mid.
yeah.
That's fine.
Recall.
Okay, base.
Yep.
What's the other one that we haven't considered? It's part of gank bot.
Fight
Like
Viego.
it's a conception of bots.
Fight.
That's
I
another
mean,
one.
find
That's another
Viego.
one. Info.
Yeah, contesting.
That's another
Yeah.
one. I like that. That's great. That's a great detail.
It's
dive,
and it
man.
involves Kiana. Oh,
It's dive bot.
just die. Oh, dive. I thought you said die. I'm like, dang. I'm like,
Dive,
that's not very
dive.
advantageous.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah.
So if we wanted to dive bot, what do we need to do with the wave?
We need to let it stack and then
Can't.
shove
Impossible.
it.
If you start stacking the wave, what's Siva gonna do?
Base.
Yep. Can't stack.
Okay, can't stack. I mean, it would be to dive. We'd have to hard push.
Perma push, and stop this guy from recalling.
Okay.
That's how you dive.
So if he's like pinging, yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
so if
like
he's
you have to heal
pinging
his
on the
tank.
way,
Like Karma's going here, you're going here, trying to cancel his base, making him run to Timbuktu. I don't know if is that an American thing, Timbuktu.
No, that's in Africa.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure
man,
Timbuktu.
I'm gonna get cancelled. My bad. Anyway, you get my point,
Yeah, it's
right?
a city in Mali.
So
but
if you wanted to gank bot, then you let the wave come back to you. Now,
Okay.
I don't mind what you pick. I think it's diveable. So what should Kiana should probably skip a camp, skip these 3 camps,
Yeah,
come bot. You should
come.
probably push, find the enemy jungle and dive. That's probably what will happen in Korean solo queue or in China.
Got it.
But I'm fine if that's not how you want to play the game. You don't have to win the game right now. You already got a huge advantage. So what could you do instead? Let the wave come back to you. Kiana does 3 camps. Siva comes back from base, full HP, ready to fight. And guess what? You're up at experience because she lost all her XP from recalling. And then you guys play the 3v3.
Yeah. And we're up a level, which is like plus 600 gold.
In this draft, does the enemy team want to play 3v3?
No.
Not bot lane. Hell no. Where do they want to play?
Mid
3v3. Do you see it?
I do.
Just from wave control, wave management, and decision making. And because Siva made a mistake, she lost the game for her team, by the way. She lost the first 5 minutes of the game. If you wanted to exploit her and destroy her, she lost the game.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if you make a mistake like this guy did on wave 1, the game is lost in high elo. It's finished.
Okay.
You cannot make mistakes like that without getting exploited hard. Do you see it? Makes sense?
Yeah, I see it.
So now you have options. If you want to punish this guy by diving, ping your jungler, make him come bot, and play the dive. If he doesn't come, just let it bounce.
Got it.
But you need to think, like, good AD carries know what their jungler wants. Always. Okay. They know what their jungler wants to get fed, to be happy, to be shining, to be glistening, to have their hair conditioned and washed.
Yeah.
AD carries know what junglers want. And in this case, if Kiana is a full clear player, all good. Just bounce the wave. Fine.
Yeah.
Don't be one of those players that's like, yeah, we need to dive, and then Kiana doesn't skip camps, and then you flip it, and then you're like, oh, GG, my jungler's bronze. I've seen it before. I've seen it in Challenger.
Yeah.
Dude, adapt, man. If you're a better player than your teammates, adapt to their plan.
Got it.
I mean, unless they're low elo. Like, in the sense of like...
Yeah. Adapt to high elo plan.
When I say adapt, I don't mean like follow them to the death, you know? If they're making a stupid plan, adapting is also not participating, you know?
Yeah, adapt to placate their plan, but if it doesn't work out, you still have your own.
Fabulous, man. You put it very well. Okay? So, in this case, we're like pushing, we're going to ward. Like, are you scared of Viego right now? Like, maybe level 3, I'm getting a bit worried. Yeah. I guess I would also tell you that, like, you need to take E second. Why?
To see where Viego is, and I'm not going to be fighting a fight to the death against a Sivir that has 150 HP.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it real with you, man. If they like, you're going to get Q and maybe
if
you
I
auto
ever
alley
can get
once
Q off,
extra, like,
what are they doing?
And you need to think about, how does Ashe E work?
I can see I get to see the whole map.
Yeah, that's one part. How many hawk shots can you have in your inventory?
2.
Right, so it actually starts charging.
And it takes time to charge, yeah, so it's like putting barrier on cooldown.
Exactly.
Like
you start getting value as soon as you level it up. And you know, in the future, when this wave crashes, you could E through 6 camps. You saw I made a TikTok on this.
Yeah, you can just E through everything?
Yeah, you get all 6 camps. If you E from the right direction. And what does that mean? So is it for you? Like, yeah, okay, man, I'm
No,
kind
it's
of
for the whole.
scared
It's
of
for
Viego,
everyone.
but
It's for everyone.
everyone gets info. Now, if you
Yeah.
are if you're super like if you want it to be like annoying, what you'd say is like, yeah, but mid and top's getting pushed in. They don't need info right now. And
It's
you'd
like
be right,
info
but it's
is
very
always
useful for
appreciated.
Kiana. Yes. That's
Mm.
all. So probably better to take E here, because then you would be in a situation here where you probably don't have to ward. You just E, and if you
Yeah.
don't see him on information, let's say you E all this line, you can see what camps are down, and then you can make an assessment about where is
Of
he?
where,
Is he
yeah,
here?
where
Is he
the
here? Is
buddy
he
is.
here? You can start doing like battleships against him. Like, well, he's not here. We could be here. But it's this game timer, so he probably did this many camps. Okay, he did 3 camps, 4 camps. Which way was he pathing? Well, he's pathing down bot, and he's not showing on red, which means he took this path. You know what I mean? You can do Inspector Gadgets on them. Cluedo.
Yeah. So he's not here. He's not here. Where is he?
Yes,
Is he A?
who's the person in room? Oh, there he is. Here's Donnie. Ping to fights.
I barrier nothing. Big.
I mean,
Bang.
let's go through a couple things, right? Because this looked weird. I'm gonna say it looked weird. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna let me concentrate for a second, okay? I need to make sure I have this delivery as I want it to be.
Mm-hmm. Oi.
Why do you click back?
That's an old habit of mine. That came back because I hadn't been playing enough games.
But you know, okay, so let's say there's a reason to click back. What would it be?
Scared of Alistar queuing me into the tower.
Q flash,
That's
right?
about it.
So
Q-flash,
you need
yeah.
to space his Q flash range. Now, my initial feedback to you is that this guy has no spells. So this is disgusting. This clickback is horrible.
Yeah, this is like
now,
yeah. This
if
is
he had Q flash,
even if you had it, just click like space just outside, but you don't have to
exactly.
click.
But like
back in the
it's
lane,
not
just click
horrible.
sideways.
Like I would give you a bit of leeway. Like yes, you should be clicking forward, but like I'm not gonna
Yeah,
like,
but he has but when he has no spells, this is
exactly
like,
exactly. Now, so let's just
what are you
disregard
doing?
that. Let's assume that he has QW now, right?
Okay.
Now,
Yeah.
when do you click back? Well, it's actually when Alice's character turns. So
He
if you're a good
turns,
player,
yeah.
you just click on him once, you right click, and your character auto runs at him, but you have your mouse right here. And as soon as he turns his character, you click here.
Oh, I've never thought of doing
So
that.
it's actually like hacking. It's literally like cheating if you know how to input like that. So when you're trying to dodge a Cassiopeia ult, what am I doing? Well, of course, it gets trickier. It gets trickier because you need to dodge her Q.
Yeah.
Right? But let's say you dodged her Q. And now you think that she's going to ult you in the next, like, I don't know what her Q cooldown is, like 1.7 probably on Cassiopeia or something like that. What do? I just click at her, let my character do its thing while I have my mouse behind me. Like, I was playing as Inspired. Do you know Inspired?
Yeah.
And I was playing Cassio and he was playing Lucian. And I remember he's the first player, probably the first and last that I've ever seen dodge a cast ult like this. He dodged it on 1 frame. So I cast ult him, he's playing Lucian, and he just did 1 shimmy. 1 click back, 1 click forward. He dodged it frame perfect. And I was like, how did he do that? I've never seen anyone do that before.
The tech?
And I assumed that's what he was doing. I mean, I will never know because I never see him and I will never, I didn't talk to him. But like,
yeah, he's on Flyquest, right?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how on earth did he actually do that?
Yeah.
Is he really that
It's gotta be that. It's gotta be that.
And that was my, and I learned that from him. And then I tried to figure out, hey, under what circumstances can I abuse this potential mechanic? And you know, maybe there's a world that he didn't do that and he's just insane. And I created a concept based on what I thought he was doing.
Concept.
Maybe I deserve more credit than I think. Or not. I think the answer is I probably don't. And I probably stole it from him. And that's how concepts work, man. Steal them from other players.
And then now you understand your
spacing better. But this guy
that's
should
what
die.
Nemesis did right with Faker. Yeah, that guy should die.
Of course, it's constant stealing. You play against a player that destroys you. Let's say a new build comes out, right?
Yeah.
There's a new OP build coming out, and it's like you see someone else playing
like APZ and one shot.
Next game, I'm locking in ZAP. And then I play it, realize it's OP, and then the next game I ban it for the rest of my solo queue session. That's exactly how solo queue it goes. Yeah. Someone
Yeah.
plays something OP and they get like maybe 20 games of playing it before everyone on the server realizes it's completely broken.
Yeah, and just
You know?
either ban it or it's pick or ban. Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah. Basically, I just wanted to show you that, like, hey man,
Yeah, just I
you
did
are.
not realize how
And then
illegal that play
here,
was.
I feel like, where should you be positioned?
I mean, so for me, the argument for me being here, this was what I was thinking at the time. I don't know if it's correct or not, but I knew he didn't have vision on Kiana with how aggressive he was going to be walking up. So I wanted to play it like I wasn't afraid of him and wanted to fight, but I could still die, if that makes sense.
Okay. Can Viego kill you 100-0 from this HP if he hits everything?
Yes. No.
Nope.
He can't.
He can't. He just doesn't have the
Yeah.
damage to. And that's something that you'll learn over time. That like he just doesn't have damage to kill you.
Yeah,
Right
because
now.
I
Or
have
barrier.
barrier and karma
And flash.
E
And flash. And karma E.
and
Like, it's
flash.
impossible for you to die.
Yeah.
Now, it might be possible for you to die if these guys were in range to help. If Ali got a
Yeah.
flash combo on you, or like Siva Q maybe, and isolated
And they
Siva Q,
layer, yeah.
might make it close. Might make it close. But I think not. So you
Yeah.
have karma shield, whatever. So my point is, if you were scared of Viego, how would you move?
Back. I would click
In
back.
what way?
Away from the wall.
Right? You would go like this.
Yeah.
And if
I'm
you,
actually just standing there like Giga Chad
if
trying
Viego was like
Yeah.
if Viego's a smart player, he should realize that he might get counter ganked on here.
Yeah.
So
And he'll walk
if you
away.
run this way, Viego should not even show. He should run away.
Yeah.
Based off the body language you're giving. So sell
Got
him
it.
the story that you're scared of him. Even though in this case, you're exploiting him for being bad. Like, he can't do anything here.
Yeah.
Like, this guy needs to bounce ASAP and go top crab because his bot lane is just
Yeah.
completely griefing him. Instead, what does he do?
Yeah. He just dies.
Tries to force a gank on an ungankable lane. He doesn't even use flash. He just realizes, like, I am an idiot. He just realizes he's an idiot. And that's fine. And then guess what happens here? You're going to dive bots. You're going to kill both of them. And the game ends.
Yeah. The game should have been over right here.
I mean, I don't care about what happened after. The reason why I'm saying all of this is because we're trying to focus on the laning phase right now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's it. So, like,
What happens to this?
we're going to make
Oh,
some
wait,
mistakes later. Whatever. Things are going to happen. It's fine. Okay, hopefully you don't
Yeah.
get comboed.
Yeah. Dude, this is.
And you're dead, no?
I have my shirt on my face. I have my shirt on my face.
Okay.
Oh.
So again, what I want to make really
That's
clear to
literally
you,
their only win con. That's their
your
only win con.
mindset is very good. You want to punish
Yeah.
them, okay? But again, I feel like you don't have the knowledge as to how to do it safely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When is the next time the enemy bot lane gets punished?
Kiana rotating down again,
Okay,
like through
so-
when they full clear.
Basically, like, both jungles are going to be topside now based off the clear from before, right?
Yeah.
Like, they're going to be clearing top to bot. Both of them are clearing top to bot. Okay. Mid's not involved, right? What's coming up
Yeah.
in 8 seconds?
Drag.
Okay, so the first way we can abuse the enemy bot lane is by taking Brag. And you might think,
Yeah.
hey, but like, we're not abusing them. It's like, yes, you are. Taking Dragon, you
Yeah.
are absolutely
Taking Dragon,
abusing,
that is abuse.
abusing it,
Yeah.
right? Unless you're losing something, then it's maybe not abuse. Okay, so
Yeah.
you're getting Drag. Second thing is, okay, can we dive bot? Well,
Yeah.
how can we dive bot? There's no wave here. Like, they're slow pushing to us.
Yeah.
So how many
There's-
waves are
there's
going to
no-
take until we can dive? Probably 5.
Yeah.
In 5 waves
4 or
time,
5.
it's going to push to us, then slow push back out, and then we're going to dive in 5 waves time. Great. Okay, we could define that. We're probably going to dive in 5 waves time if we can. If we can't dive, what are we going to do? Well, we can either take Dragon, we can either run into the enemy jungle, we can roam mid, we can recall, we can swap. You know what I mean? We have
Yeah.
options. So in 5 waves, we're going to have a big timer. And I think you can know that now at 450.
Mhm.
Possible.
And here, I just need to let the wave push in and poke them. Like I don't have to walk up and give them their only win condition, which is being point
I
blank at
agree.
Alistar.
I agree completely.
Yeah.
Like, you can't melee the engaged threat.
Like
unless
why
you're
am I
willing to
melee
flash.
ranging Alistar for 0 unless he's blown his
But
cooldowns?
it's not for 0, okay? So, like, I agree that you need to be critical of yourself, but be critical in the right way. Like,
in the right way. Like it's not for 0. Like I'm trying to punish them. I just
you
don't
are.
know in the
Exactly.
right method
Your
to
mindset
punish
is
them.
correct, but your details are wrong.
Yes.
And that's fine. Again, fine
Okay.
to be bad, not fine to stay bad.
Yeah,
Like,
not fine.
and
to
I
say
mean
that.
that in an instance. Like, I'm not saying that you're a bad player, just like in that moment
No,
you played bad.
Yeah, 100%. And I love that saying. I'm definitely thinking about that more because I get hung up whenever I get into the you know, as everyone does,
It's
like
not a character.
600.
It's not a character trait. Being like, do you know what I mean? That like you
Yeah.
made this mistake, therefore you're a terrible player. That's not it.
No, that's
You
just in
played
this instance.
terrible at 5 minutes and 1 second in this game.
Yeah.
That's fine. I play terrible
Yeah,
sometimes.
that's fine. Yeah, everyone has times where they play horribly.
Exactly.
I really like that because it for me, I just need to lock in on a certain, like, just lock in games and just stay full focus and really try hard to, like, I even if I'm play bad, if my mindset's correct and I'm improving from each game and I'm critical about myself in the correct ways, it's a win.
Of course. I'll send you a thing on
Yeah.
like I saw Vega V2 posted a awesome thing about like someone had a question about ranked anxiety, like as a
Yeah.
concept, and he posted a great thread about it. I'll see if I can find it because
Yeah.
it's worth
Yeah,
worth
send me that
reading.
100%.
It's super worth
Yeah.
reading. So
Because
shout
I
out
think
to
if my
Vega
mental's there and
V2.
I literally, if I can get complete freedom from worrying about LP at all,
Yeah.
like if I can just completely free myself from that and just solely focus on it for the gameplay,
Yeah.
then I think I will improve
That's
at a
always,
much.
that's always how League
Yeah.
of Legends needs to be. The LP is just
Yeah.
like it's like fashionable. It's
It's just cosmetic.
Balenciaga
It's
street.
cosmetic.
Like dude,
Yeah.
that's like it's a fake concept. It's not real. Just like money
Yeah.
is not really real. Like you get things from it. You could get on a team from being challenger, but like
And you get to play with
the
better
truth
players.
is,
It's literally
no matter
just,
what
yeah.
elo you are, you still load into League of Legends.
Yeah.
The game's the same. Like this is the game. The client and the numbers and the cute cosmetics and the skins, that's all like just fluff.
It's just League, yeah.
Like at the end of the day, you're playing League and League's the only thing there.
I think for me, the only thing that's holding me back from being truly free from LP is worrying about it because I want to play against better players.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's
that's
fine to have ego as well. Like everyone wants to climb. Everyone wants to like when they work hard, like they want to feel capable, you know? Sometimes you can work a lot, not see any results, and then you think it's a character trait that I'm not capable. It's like, dude, just be a bit patient with yourself, you know?
Yeah, everyone's
like,
capable.
It's like and that's not true though. Like not everyone is capable, but give yourself enough freedom
Time to see if you
find
are.
out if you are. And try not to block your way while you're trying to find it, you know? If you make one mistake, you get comboed by Ali and lane, and then you die, you're like, I'm a terrible player. It's like, maybe you're not. Maybe you just made a mistake,
like,
you know?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
and you'll see it in the academic realm too, you know? Like, people will get, like, below a certain percentage that they are used to, and they're like, my life's over, I'm terrible,
I'm a horrible student.
I'm a horrible student, like, I need to be punished. It's like, well, dude, maybe you just...
It's like, yo, chill.
Maybe just missed
Chill.
something
It was
in
a
the
mistake,
textbook,
man.
you know?
Yeah.
And like
that's 100% with me.
And that's it, right? Like you can only have expectations based on the reality of your preparation.
Yeah.
If one of the things you're working on is
100%.
try not to die when the wave's bouncing to you, and then you die, all right, man, beat yourself up a bit.
Yeah.
But if one of your goals is to focus on getting perfect last hits, right? And then you die in a team fight positioning, and you're like, I'm such a bad player. It's like, dude, you're not working on that right now. So can we stop, like...
I like that so much.
Can we stop ripping ourselves apart for things we're not even concentrating on?
I love that so much. That's gonna, because my mental, like, I'm so how I'm kind of a perfectionist in a lot of the stuff I do. So I get really hypercritical over myself whenever, like, whether it's golf or academics or whatever. It's like when I make a mistake, I get really hung up over the mistake. Even when I tell myself, like, I can tell myself surface level, oh, it's fine, I'm trying to improve this and this. But on a subconscious level, I know it affects me. So I need to just work on that, because I think if I break through that mentally, I will improve at a much faster rate and a much better, like, cleaner rate, where I'm not mental booming, or not in the typical sense of tilt, but mental booming in the improvement sense.
Yeah, no, you completely shut down. You can't make confident
like, you can't improve.
decisions.
You cannot improve when you're mental boom like that.
Let me share something with you, right? Like, one of the most important skills as a pro, and for anyone watching who wants to go pro, or anyone who is a pro who's watching, one of the most important skills is learning. So the first thing is we learn how to review as the game progresses. So you have instant feedback here. You got comboed by Alistar, you died, and you were like, oh, I shouldn't have got comboed by Alistar. So that's the instant feedback there, right? And so the first part is to get better at League, you have to understand the instant feedback. Some people will die there and be like, wait, what happened? Like, a first-time player is like, what the fuck even happened? I just couldn't move. I got knocked into the air by a cow.
This cow just flew at me and
then they
knocked
go
me
on
up.
Wikipedia or Google and search up YouTube Alistar, and they're like, oh, okay, that's one of Alistar's abilities. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Then they learn, right? But the interesting thing is, once you get at a higher level, the most important thing is that you actually don't review during the game.
Yeah, you just move on to the next thing.
What is next? I died, and what's the implication? Okay, I lost my flash now. I'm down -1 on my flash. What does that mean? Okay, Set can flash ult me. Sivir can go use her ulti to get Alistar in range. That's what you need to start thinking about. Not, hey man, I'm such a pig for dying here.
Yeah.
It's such a waste of energy. It's a
It's
waste of your
complete waste
mental
of
computation.
attention
And guess what happens?
and mental bandwidth.
You are going to make another mistake because you're not concentrated on the details. And then guess what you're going to do? You're going to flame yourself again. And you push yourself down and down and down and down until you have a red carpet, rumble ult. I don't know how to draw a fire. And then it's -10 wins. And then you're like, oh, I hate League of Legends.
So
Never playing again. Uninstall into GG. Into Call Ginger. How can I get out of this?
What? Yeah. What just happened?
How can this young man help me? And I'm telling you that it's just this. So
Rumble ult is so
if you're a
funny.
perfectionist, get perfectionistic about the details. Remove the emotionality. Real perfectionism doesn't include you being like ridiculously unreasonable on yourself.
Yeah.
Real perfectionism gets down to the details. And then guess when perfectionists are very critical about themselves and it's reasonable? When they know the details but they can't perform them.
I mean, it's like I think the best perfectionist like example in League at the moment has to be Natty Nat, right? Like when I watch him, whenever he talks about anything, he gets super critical about the details, and he always makes the guaranteed play.
Yes.
And when he sees his team doing something that he knows is wrong, and he's like, oh, I should. He won't even do it. He's like, oh, I should have pinged more.
He has his own worldview.
Yeah.
He has his own worldview about how it should work, right?
How the game should be played.
And he plays champions, and he plays well, and he knows how the game operates, right? So
yeah,
shout out Natty Nat. He's also the GOAT. Played a tournament with him. But yeah, the main thing is just if you're gonna be a perfectionist, get perfectionistic about the details, and once you know the details, then you can start being like, hey, well, so why can I not execute on these? And then you can start looking at sports psychology. Hey, am I too nervous here? Like Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal. Like, look at some examples. But
I like that a lot.
I'm not sure that when people think that they have perfectionistic tendencies, often they're not strong enough at the details, but they blame themselves emotionally.
It's more it's more of like emotional perfectionism.
Correct. Yeah. That's you avoiding the details and blaming yourself instead.
Got it.
Thinking that your details need to change as a human, as the way I learn. But that's not it, man. What you need is the in-game details.
Yeah, it's the details of what you're doing and being perfect in that sense.
And put your negative energy, put your mistakes, put your frustration into the details.
Okay.
Take it away from elo, take it away from standing, take it away from ego, take it away from you want to get on the university team and have your fees and stuff paid. Take it away from that. If you want to get there, the fastest way how is details. Cooldowns, waves, dive in 3 minutes 30. Understand?
Yeah, 100%.